So, hopefully we'll see the best of it. Looks like we're going to have our first match coming up soon. I'm excited as it can be. It's been a while since I commentated, but I'm glad I'm here with you, Ajax. Let's have a good time.
Exactly. Getting right into game one, we got Kiyo versus A2Z. We're going to be seeing Piranha Plant versus Luigi. Now, one of the things that we're still seeing out of Luigi players is they have not lost a beat when it comes to getting their combos or their strings off. Even with any bit of delay, they still get them out.
But even just then, like at the beginning of this game, like Kiyo was just in his face. Got in a clean 37%. Still been maintaining, stage control. Just gave it up there. But just this type of aggression is kind of rare from a Luigi player. A lot of Luigis, they kind of like to sit back, get a grab, get that, that one-touch kill combo. But Kiyo, this Luigi, I've never seen such aggression before, and it's working out in his favor.
Yeah, and one of the things that's going to at least work for A2Z is that this entire character in Piranha Plant is built off trading and ledge traps. So you have a character who has a very linear approach to recovery. I like that fall-off back air attempt there. So like and also that really quick frame 2 jab, like you have options to keep Luigi off of you.
You definitely do, yeah. And like I think that poison cloud also plays like a huge factor because Piranha Plant can just run in there and you can't really see what he's trying to do. So he can either be trying to bait you to press a button, or he can be charging a smash attack for all you know. And he just uses that to his advantage. And Eddie, just like that, has brought this back. This is a dead even game early on. This first stock can go either way.
Exactly. A2Z looking for maybe a roll in, trying to catch him off guard, but he did not give it up. So Kiyo's big lead that he had at the start has started to switch. That's one of the things. You'll get players who can open you up like with some strings, but it's all about that neutral game after. Can you get that closeout? Can you find the opportunity? That was a good bait, getting the get up attack and the up throw, not going to kill just yet.
I like the pummel though. He realized that if he did the up throw right away, it wouldn't have killed. Oh, but the reverse hit on the down smash is gonna catch A2Z slipping, and Kiyo gonna knock that first stock for himself.
Yeah, that's definitely exactly what Kiyo needed right there. You saw that they were trying to look for maybe a scramble, maybe like a jump off with that roll covered it, but the Batui gonna catch him on the way in. Kiyo getting hit, but you know what? I think yeah, here we go. You want to get out of there quick. The grab went right off.
Oh, what a parry. Oh, but odds for a forward, I thought a grab would have been better, but the shield break. Oh my god, let me see the setup, please.
Oh,
the poison cloud.
Taking so much. Wow. Good job at A2Z. You want to talk about 0 to deaths. A2Z's got him too. Now Kiyo, they're going to have to find a way around this, but luckily they still have the ability to use Luigi's easy strings even at 68%. You have the backers at the ledge and such, so the kill power is still there.
Yeah, man, that was insane, man. What a conversion off that shield break from A2Z, and just like that, he's riding this momentum. But Kiyo doesn't look like he's dropped the beat yet. He's trying to make this comeback. He hasn't taken a single hit since he came back from his last stock.
Trying to go for the good old-fashioned tri-state shuffle, roll to ledge, find the grab, but A2Z on their way out. Seems like Kiyo did. Oh, they definitely had the right call with the up smash, but just a hair too early. But it's okay. Back throw this time should take it out.
Nice, nicely done. And just like that, we're pretty much still at a dead even game. Only 82% to his name, but that's nothing that Luigi can't bring back.
And that frame 2 jab was so important right there, because that drop down there, when you have Luigi up against you like that, you're just looking for problems. But the 2E,
Oh, that could have been really dangerous. When Luigi gets stuck in that wall, he literally has to wait like 2 or 3 seconds before he can get out. I'm surprised A2Z didn't go off there with a down air.
It's crazy that
right percent, he would have killed.
Yeah, it's crazy that one of the best things that could have happened for Kiyo there too actually was getting stuck in the wall, just because of the positioning being a little awkward. You never really want that, but the Batui kept hitting them as they free fell down.
Oh my god,
just do it to him. A2Z throwing it out in center stage. You want to respect that, but you never know when they might launch it, and A2Z gonna take game 1.
I feel like A2Z didn't think no, not A2Z, Kiyo. I felt like Kiyo didn't think that it was gonna reach him from that distance. I didn't think it would have either, but A2Z knew his spacing, caught him lacking, is gonna steal that first game away. This entire first game for this last match of the Phase 1 pool has been insane. We've seen that shield break from A2Z. We saw the aggression from a Luigi player that's kind of a little abnormal. Most Luigi aggression is definitely it's definitely really aggressive for a Luigi player to really go for it. But A2Z was really ready for that. My mistakes for Kiyo getting your pronouns on my apologies. I wasn't sure. But nonetheless, we got game 2 coming up. Let's see where the counterpick is gonna be.
Also appreciate chat. We are paying attention. We see what you're saying now. So, but Kiyo, she's doing a very excellent job. At least with a lot of their the early game interactions. I want to see if we can maybe see her make some adjustments as it goes further in. It's hard to box with Piranha Plant of all things. Like we said before, you saw that the frame 2 jab, you saw putting out the poison gas. You really get a little bit afraid to be up next to them.
Yeah. I'm still shocked from that entire first game, man. Everything that we saw there, to the shield break, the way that game just ended in general, not really something you see from these two types of characters. This is the type of people that came to play for Collision. So I'm excited to see where this game 2 is going to lead.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder where they're going to decide to go, because Battlefield definitely seemed like it's pretty decent for both, but I feel like for Kiyo, she's going to want to have a little bit more room to work with, because as Piranha Plant, you're good with a few character like distance to want to go for those ledge traps, to want to set up with the Patui and obviously the long stretch. But if you're all the way on the other side of the screen, like say on a Kalos or PS2, that's going to force A2Z to have to approach more. And that's going to set up a lot more grab situations that I think that she was able to get before.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. This is still only game 2. Maybe Kiyo got a lot of data from that first game, and maybe we can see she brings us back. We see game 3 for this last match in this phase 1 pool. I'm excited, man. I really
agreed. And also A2Z was playing so well too, because when you're playing a character who's meant to trade or go for just quick hits and such like that, you're still playing in the wheelhouse. And we are going to see Kalos, like I was just saying. You want a little bit more room to work with, because now you're going to have to force A2Z, if behind in stocks, to not be able to camp like so. But it really is just playing like on retreat, just playing one character length away, only getting an F tilt out of that right there. But there's the grab.
Nice. This can be really big. Oh, but the air dodge from A2Z, able to get away from Kiyo's clutches. That was really close. That could, at most points for Luigi, when Luigi gets a grab like that can be really dangerous. You can knock a lot of percent up.
That dash attack is so good. It lingers for such a long time. It 2 frames so well.
Just
landing right in front. The misfire coming through where Kiyo needed it.
That was really clutch though from Kiyo, because these Patuis coming from A2Z definitely looking like the bane to Luigi's existence right now for Luigi's recovery. As we see there, that stock could have ended a lot earlier had that misfire not come out.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's one of the big problems that this matchup's gonna have to deal with. Also, you sit every time you think you can punish that Patui, you walk in and just hit you anyways.
It either hits you or they just get away. Oh, with the misfire again!
Do it once, shame on you. Do it twice, I don't think anyone's prepared for that. And getting a decent amount of damage, just keep throwing out the up tilt. Catching that jump, keep it going. Just get all that extra damage.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do when you lose your jump like that. If you air dodge away, then Luigi Kiyo definitely can just react to that and get a stronger punish. But nonetheless, Kiyo with a fantastic lead right now over A2Z. This is a completely different Kiyo that we saw from game 1. Ooh, with the down smash, the burst option. Gonna steal that stock, and A2Z looking to make this comeback to see what can happen. We saw how it was game 1 with that shield break.
I like what A2Z started to do. We're starting to see a lot more rolls up next to A2Z because of the fact that the dash attack has been catching the roll away from Kiyo a lot. So that down smash, the rapid jab the other way obviously wasn't intentional, but it still got him. And she's been in a bad spot. Just throw out the up smash. Just as close as like wake up DP in this game as you're getting.
A2Z was playing that so well. But Kiyo was like, nah, I'm gonna get off this ledge and I'm gonna hit you with the fattest up smash. And you're not gonna see this coming. And just like that, right now it's looking like Kiyo's game to win.
Yeah, I like how she's keeping it simple too, and she really hasn't used too much of that tornado, so now you have to respect that option because that invincibility on startup.
It's so good. Nice grab punish. Let's see how much we can get. Goes for the tornado. As we said, invincible on startup.
That's easily one of the most frustrating moves to get hit by.
It definitely is. Because you feel like you're getting a combo started, and Luigi's just like, nah, I'm gonna just tornado because I got these iframes. You ain't touching me. Get away from me.
Now for E2Z. Oh no, that's not how you want to do it. Double jumping on top of any Mario character is not ever a good idea.
Not ever a good
including
idea.
Piranha Plant, who also has some. Really
but the back air gonna catch Kiyo lacking, and this is still pretty close. I would have knocked it out. The damage.
42% just from being in the poison cloud.
Oh man, that's not something you really want to take, man. But poison cloud can be a real, weird move to deal with. Oh my goodness! Where are you going? I got this dome ready for you. Kiyo, with that game 2 victory over A2Z, that was clean.
You
didn't let anything get there at all.
You see my bubble? You see my personal bubble, I'm
See
gonna
my
need you to
nose?
social distance. I'm gonna need you to back up. Don't be jumping on top of me. Just the Mario cast is so
Sheesh.
solid with up smashes, but when you just jumping from ledge like that, and you could see A2Z had threw out a move because they realized they made a mistake. They needed to get out of there.
Kiyo was charging that for the long, and A2Z went into like a moth to a flame, took that dome, that game too because of it.
Yeah, she's gotta be feeling good about that one right there because that was
that's really big for
like
her,
that was really her game
it
to lose
definitely
throughout
was,
the way.
yeah. I mean, especially when that poison clock came out and she took 40%. Like that's dangerous. That's really dangerous. But you know, her burst options, you know, the way she was getting off from ledge there, just into the spot dodge up smash. A2Z wasn't ready for it. Was a little slow on the and you know, lost that second stock, and we see that up smash again coming up for Kiyo later in the game to close it out.
It's the tried and true. And now I think I'm pretty sure Kiyo's probably going to be trying to ban off some smaller stages because it definitely worked really well for A2Z. And obviously A2Z, it just showed right there. Even though the first stock did go to the misfire, it really wasn't able to get that momentum that he's trying to find again because of that distance. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a middle ground, maybe a town and city, where we have that flat stage, but also have the smaller walls.
I mean, unless Battlefield was banned, we could just run it back there. I'm pretty sure DSR is not a factor here. So
true.
If A2Z wants to bring it back to Battlefield, you know, I don't see why he wouldn't.
I agree. I think that it's just because the way that the game went, the wider stage worked better. So I feel like if you're Kiyo, you're trying to force to that situation. You want to get to that wide. You want to keep it in at least a decently wide stage. I don't remember the full stage list for this, but if A2Z could get a hold of maybe a smash fill or a triplat again, like you just said, I think A2Z is in a bit of a better spot, just the way that he played on Battlefield.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we'll see what happens. You know, we can't really see from out here what stages they're really picking until we see the
this really shows our knowledge of how to pick matchups. like if we're trying to show exactly what we know about the game, we can't look at them trying to switch the screen or pretend we don't see it. You know,
I think that's like a big thing between like online and offline tournaments, because like throughout like games through offline events, you can, you know, casters can have like that bird's eye view to like view the players as the game is going on. If they're getting frustrated, if they're feeling themselves, if they're questioning what they're doing, we can see that. But online, it's a completely different thing. We're not sure what's going on here. You know, like this is just two people just battling it out. And right now, A2Z bringing it to FD. I mean, I kind of like this pick. You know, lower the amount of options Luigi has for recovery, and you know, A2Z's anti-air game has already been proven really good with the utilization of the Patui.
I agree heavy with that, ruining the recovery options too, because of the fact that you saw that the wall was really a big factor in the way that Kiyo was able to kind of navigate around the Patuis. But now you have the same thing as Battlefield, where you have to only really approach on one way, and that worked really well for A2Z. Kiyo just barely missing the spike though. Okay, didn't end up using the jump on the trade from the up B. That could have easily been an SD right there. So good job on Kiyo not using it.
Yeah, very, very dangerous to really go off stage like that. But I guess, you know, she's feeling that momentum that she got from game 2. And you know, that could be a really good thing or it could be a bad thing. You know, momentum can be a really double-edged sword sometimes. But right now, it's looking like it's working pretty well for Kiyo.
Yeah, good job on her as well with a second ago, because that was a risky play, dropping down and coming back up, but knowing that A2Z was going to end up looking for the roll again, just missing the roll in. Oh my god, that
shield damage! Oh my god!
That shield more.
Oh, good, nice tech from A2Z. Oh, but the reverse down smash is gonna catch him on the recovery.
Yeah, punishing that. That would be really hard to navigate, kind of like K Rule to be able to get back on stage.
Ooh, that could have been really dangerous, but A2Z able to air dodge down, you know, knowing Piranha has, you know, a decent recovery, able to make that back for free. Kiyo, though, still riding this this momentum that she got off that first stock, and, you know, just adding to this deficit for A2Z.
Yeah, here we go. Don't want to go for any type of up throws, just go for stage positioning, and there it is, forward throw into Patui. That's so stressful, because if you're Kiyo, it's like, okay, do I side B early or do I wait? Because of it, and you have it's basically a 50-50 right there, and unfortunately for her, she guessed wrong. A2Z is gonna even it back up.
And but that shield again looking a little suspect right there. And A2Z knowing full well that if he gets one of those down B chomps, it will seal the deal for that shield. And we saw how it went last time. Even though Luigi's at 25, one clean conversion from a poison clock can seal it.
Yeah, we already saw the near zero to death with that before,
Yeah.
so it's got to be on the back of the mind. I
Nice,
like that right
tornado.
there. You don't want to do anything but tornado in that situation because A2Z is only really going to press a button right there.
I feel like Kiyo was trying to go for a ledge jump there. Unfortunately, went off a little too much. And oh, but the back throw though, that DI not looking the best. I don't think A2Z was ready for that.
I don't think most of us were ready for that. Like,
I don't think it was either.
Kiyo's so aggressive off ledge, and it's been working for her in spades because like usually when you're fighting Plant, you don't expect anybody to get up intentionally start swinging at you.
At all. Oh. I mean, people don't really play Pant in general, so like it's surprising that Kiyo was doing this well.
Oh, just barely misses it. Takes a hard punish, but good DI. Gonna go straight to the corner. Not dead just yet. Another one of those should take it out.
Nice. This is still looking pretty dangerous for A2Z. The poison glock comes out. You can't see what he's doing when Piranha's in there. That down smash is gonna cover that roll, and A2Z gonna try to bring this back down 80%. This could still go any way.
Yeah, A2Z still has plenty of damage available. This is exactly where Plant gets their work.
Nice,
oh, that was the best possible option. I didn't think that was going to be able to clash out with the Patui there. And I like the fact that A2Z backed up. Last thing you want to do, jump on top of Kiyo right now. She's ready.
This is really dangerous for A2Z. He finds himself off stage yet again in Kiyo. See if he can get one of these crazy up smashes that she's been favoring this entire set.
Yeah, we're reaching that window where it's the book of up smash pretty soon. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yup.
Also, you still have that, but you have to be careful now because you don't want to start swinging too heavy. You want to make sure that you don't give up a free situation. You already see A2Z trying to cover the jump, hopefully force Kiyo back off stage.
Yeah, pretty much, A2Z has brought this back. Oh my god, that was dangerous. But this is really where, really good players are, made in these moments right here. It's pretty much last hit! And the spike from A2Z! Oh man, what a close set this entire thing was, but A2Z proving to be the better player, and was able to get at the end. That was so.
That's something that A2Z held on to through the entire set. One of the big things when it comes to Smash is you can't be too obvious about your options all the time, and if you give up all the best ones, later, only ever through the Patui's out because it just works on get. But instead, on the last. Someone's like, okay, I'm gonna go dig deep. She's not gonna be ready for this. She might just recover really quick or wait a second, and he was able to catch her. Good job from A2Z. Kiyo keeping it so close and playing so well, especially in that last game. I think A2Z's gonna be able to clutch it.
Well, what I feel what happened for Kiyo, like she was winning that entire third game. Like she was in advantage the entire time. But when it came down to the last moments where she was looking, the impatience came in, and A2Z just utilized that to his was able to stage spike and stole that game pretty much away from Kiyo. But nonetheless, a great showing from the both of them. Like what a great match for us to start on.
Yes,
this is the type of stuff we want to see.
Yeah, and that was only the first